It is. It is, yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll hear more about that soon. But moving on, we got some more categories to plow through today. Best MMO, because I know you guys all play tons of MMOs, especially Rachel. We all
I've
picked.
played lots of
I
MMOs, thank
know,
you.
I know. So I'm going with Infinite Crisis. It's DC Comics. I know it's a MOBA, but it scores points for being comic book based with me, which things will always do. But also because it's actually bringing something new to the game. You have destructible environments. You have different types of maps. So it's not just all the same 3-lane BS that you get in every single MOBA out there. They have a capture point in the middle that will totally screw up one your opponent's side if you're able to capture it. But I think the thing of it is it's really gonna like change the way people strategize in these types of games, and that's something that I think will help other players get in. Because one of the big problems with MOBA games right now is once you're a hardcore bro at a MOBA game, you're a hardcore bro at just about every other MOBA game out there because they all play so similarly. So finding gameplay mechanics that actually change the way people interact with the world and play the game, I think is going to allow a lot more people to come in. Plus, like, just being able to play as Batman and Superman makes the game more accessible, I think, to a larger audience than that. Doubt it will take out League of Legends, though. But I think it'll get a good strong following, and I think it'll be something that like more people look at. So yeah, so that's my MMO pick. Sebastian, what was your MMO pick, buddy?
My MMO pick was the Tom Clancy's The Division,
Yeah,
I got a chance to check it out at the show, and it was pretty cool. I really liked it.
it
Like,
reminded. Yeah, go
so,
ahead.
no, what were you saying?
It reminded me a lot of Defiance.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little more Gears of War style gameplay than Defiance is much more straightforward, like run around shooting stuff.
hmm
Um, approach, but it was almost like Defiance in New York instead of San Francisco, and it's still post-apocalyptic.
No,
And yeah,
it's mid-crisis.
yeah, well, yeah, it takes place like right after or during mankind's fall after a plague,
hmm
an epidemic
So
has
so
hit.
so there's still a little bit of hope.
Yeah, is that what they're gonna play off of? And like you go around doing things like helping out local law enforcement and rationing food and taking care of gangs and
Yeah. It's
suppressing outbreaks.
there's a couple of different elements in it, but I just like how good it looks.
Yeah,
Like
it looked pretty clean.
and then also a cool thing I guess a lot of the Ubi games were doing was like a companion thing where like there'd be like a tablet or something like that, and you'd be able to do something with the tablet. And in Division, you can hop on from wherever and control a little UAV thing and help out your buddies on the ground, whether it be like taking down their shields so that your friends can damage them more, or giving some damage boosting perks to your friends so that they can do more damage to the bad guys, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, did either of you, Bobby or Rich, did you guys check this game out at all?
What game is?
No.
No. Oh, The
The
Division.
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 It's
Yeah,
no, not
it,
really.
yeah, I checked it out. Yeah, what I find interesting is you didn't like the Dead Rising 3 stuff with the Microsoft Surface,
Well, that was a little different
but
though,
but you like the iOS stuff.
because
And
like I
it's
mean like it's like actual like you can it's like something inside the game. Like you
yeah.
can look up and you'll see the little UAV guy, and it's like all real time.
Yeah, but I
But like
mean
with the smart glass, it's kind of like well, I
the
guess there was a thing where like they used like a Yelp app or something like that on the phone, and like to find like the nearest like place for ammo, which I guess is kind of handy.
yeah, but also the other thing is you're kind of doing the same thing in both games where you can like call in assistance, like air assistance in both games using either an iOS device or a tablet. And in Dead Rising 3, you call in airstrikes using like Microsoft's specific tablet. And like that seems to be the only difference. Well, that was like a big thing for a lot of games was like tablet integration, which I think is gonna kind of it screws over the Wii U a little bit because like a lot of like what the Wii U is going for is they're like, oh look, we have a touchscreen, and now everybody's being like, well, we don't have our own touchscreen. You can use whatever touchscreen you want with our games.
You're wrong about that, though, because the Wii U offers off-screen play, not just interaction about it. So it doesn't really screw it over as much as you may think.
Well,
I mean, people who don't like the Wii U generally don't have a Wii U and don't understand the values of it. So I'm just going to stick up for them.
I'm just saying, like, you're going to be able to have your tablet on a bus with you or on a train, and you're going to be interacting with these games in unique ways. And like you can't really do that with a Wii U pad. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's
but
all
I'm saying. That doesn't take away the value of the Wii U. The Wii U, a lot of the things that I feel the off-screen play works.
It takes away the novelty value of it. I think part of a big thing for Nintendo for their last two consoles has been a novelty factor, and I think when you have that like the general consumer is just gonna see like, oh, I can use my iPad and I can like dick around in Watch Dogs when I'm like not near my friends. But the Wii U tablet needs to stay in the general vicinity of the Wii U in order to function.
I mean, it's cool. It's what it is. Yeah. I don't think it takes away more. It just shows because what they're offering in the tablet wasn't really what Nintendo was presenting anyway. You know,
but
they were presenting a more home, like it's almost like the Wii U's controller is just like a universal remote, so you can use your device and pick something and check information from the comfort of your home, which is something that you wouldn't use a tablet necessarily for. I don't think it detracts from the Wii U. It adds value to other things, and it means that people are developing unique ways to play games. I don't think the Wii U's controller. I don't think it takes away that much from it as you may think.
Well, we shall see in the long run. What's more successful?
I like the fact that I could play my game like a handheld. I like the fact that I can play as a handheld. You know, anytime I want.
Well, as long as you're at home near your Wii U.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's my point. Is all this stuff that they're integrating? It might not be the actual game, but it's ways for you to interact with the game in unique ways outside of your house on the go. That's what I'm saying. That's the difference between the two. But what was your MMO, Bobby?
My MMO? So originally, because I saw your list, and I was gonna go with Infinite Crisis as well, just because I like DC. And it's all cool and everything, but really, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say World of Warships, actually.
World of Warships, huh?
Yeah, World of Warships, because I sat there and watched their presentation. I didn't think about it till this morning. That looks pretty damn good. Like, they're getting their engine so much better. Like, World of Warships, in comparison to World of Tanks, graphically, it's a step above. The amount of ships that you can have on there, the epic battles, I like it. I'm a fan of wargaming and what they're doing in the free-to-play realm, and I like it as a massive battling game because you have airstrikes in the air. You're commanding multiple type of ships. It's Battleship, the MMO, pretty much. It's fun. I'm looking forward to it, and I really dug World of Warships. Whatever it's called. Is it called World of Warships? It's the wargaming battleship game that's coming out. I thought it was fantastic. It looks good. I didn't really have any hands-on or anything. I just watched the presentation, and it looks cool. It looks like they have a lot of thought, and they're branching into uncharted waters. And I wish them luck with that. It's pretty cool looking, And just to switch things up, to mention something that wasn't mentioned already, I'm going to go with World of Warships.
Nice. All right. That leaves you, Rachel.
Destiny.
And
done. Yeah.
All right.
Child. That's what Rachel is right now. She's
right.
the child of Destiny.
All right.
That was my MMO. Although Elder Scrolls Online was really close, I almost chose that one, but then I was like, Destiny.
Oh man, did anybody watch Venture Brothers last night?
Was that the season premiere?
No. It's not the season. It's like the third episode of the season. But Hank makes his he joins Sphinx and he makes his call sign Destiny.
Nice.
Yes, and then it just goes even further from there. All right.